football calendar no so ya haya e wo ide e haboko se uni hasia o kotoko uni kotoko so a o has sa na yenkomo no akwa ye free tete ne ba no a the toribia no adwane na akoba bi toribia no adwane na akoba bi. We will come back home and discuss this game into more detail. But in Chen organization, they are doing it now. And then we sure say be sure that actually amanoni bebrisa. Club World Cup no ekoso na PSG ejina baby yepa at this point of this conversation. No, Club World Cup na yebone the PSG ejina baby. They have their squad there for obia hwehwe say obenya on the team. They have a manager who really understands the game. Talking about top level coaches me and say what we see, you know, he's won the treble. He's had one of the best teams from last season ever. The kind of preparation I was hired this season, you know, starting from the Club World Cup, you know. And yeah, Mama Juna could say Louis Enrique bet me a next season. Liguano dia yaw enye djuma mani bebresa. The French Liguano enye djuma mfama Louis Enrique bebresa. After said Jose or sliding kakra free Pep Guardiola and China, you who say Klopp ni Ancelotti, our Pep and Chen Pep no mommy and Sano and also mommy no the Sia and Ancelotti free Europe or South America. Klopp say or sabbatical or kakome. Then Pep Guardiola remains the last man standing. And then the slot out of nowhere. Ever Premiership no. And Europe no coco deal Luis Enrique. Next season, other top clubs signing some recruitment, everything they've been doing during the course of this pre-season, you know, about manifesting season BR. But maminya time, na men can full Luis Enrique for about 2 minutes. Okay. Coaching a very, very difficult job, y'all. Coaching a very, very difficult. Implementation of your ideas, sebe fit squad na say fit yomo. Wa win ye wie na fans asaso I enjoy whatever you want na wie no na omo pese obema omo ade foforo. Eno na ye difficult, you know. Wa win treble no wa win the Champions League, it's what they've been looking for. But literally that's not what they've been looking for. They've been looking to cement themselves as part of the bigger clubs of Europe, PSG. Eti yakomoni nyina ne say oh PSG person o Champions League bi so seasonal coaches after seasonal coaches amakofa bi diaba you know the long list of coaches, but after winning the Champions League, you know, yeah, conversation asisa obi ani hon ma waka say PSG per Champions League now what jerry the ultimate changes. Now they want to maintain themselves as one of the big boys. Oh frefra oh Madrid the PSG person friend hobby. Obo Barca, person friend hobby, Obo Liverpool, PSG person friend hobby. Yes. And that is the task at Louis Enrique. He's won the treble for them, and whatever happens, you know, say maintain PSG as part of the elite. PSG fans no trust no bebo so. One thing I'm share game no mania say he had an attack without Ousmane Dembele. Obo desired way Bakola and Kwara Varaselia. These 3 players what the final third were of more easier, and of course Dembele free bench. Positional play, the fluidity and the flexibility within the system, you know, whichever idea be why implement it define as attacking football. No, Luis Enrique currently in the world game. Oh yeah, Juma did he buy in Osha game to be our show.
Even on call from by 2 men down, 9 against 11 crown. Or sound the question the second.
You know your company no name is cry. I don't assess a company officer. But yeah, our host seminar abano. Our host seminar abano. Oh, say buying team now on go production in the final third majority a center on Hurricane the obeye. Obeho Michael Olise, Obeho Sergina Brilio San the Oko. Obeho Kinsley Coman. But the goal scoring burden no do not da Hurricane the shoulders. Na Hurricane so the goals from Nkrofam Bobo, but one major creative hub of the team, you know, Bayern Musiala. Say no sin fibula and na kwakobu. Ya na mechirima say. The crocodile say obedi bear 4 months and sanwaba. Imagine koye me say Bayern getting Jonathan Tah no solved some of the cracks they had against Inter Milan and some of the big boys who were Europe last season. But Jama Musiala prano aside Bayern do mo kwachidi dodo. Aside Bayern e do mo kwachidi pa. Now, hear me yeah within my heart. This boy, Pedro above Vitinha, you have to call out this guy.
Yes.
Key players are the generation APN Ronaldo Mosi in China or Muyi Yomuti Moba. This guy, Jamal Musiala, happens to be one of the best players currently. But yo, look at this injury. It's going to take this guy out of the game for almost about 4 months. It's so pathetic for Bayern. And of course, neutral fans drop football. Jamal Musiala born in Amiru, very confident on the ball. Whatever he negotiated the final third, no, it's me the Bibiba. And it's a say who slots into that position as number 10. Florent Vert na dwane call Liverpool no. Na me ma mo blame keeper ni bebre sa. Ka say we chire didie. Collision is part of the game.
Even Neuer mo nyina be blame Donnarumma.
Enye Manuel Neuer enye ya enye. Ope keeper ba ko we di defenders and as strikers nya o wi asepa no we Germany ni Oliver Kahn. Goalkeeper say bu strikers na mu wo be share no 1-on-1 na enye yame ne be yo adom kasa wo collision with Oliver Kahn. I mean you share Oliver Kahn omranti brem ya wo share Oliver Kahn obebu nam say obe proud but to say look at this reaction from the goalkeeper and still go ahead and say o share that. I mean no sabre confirm ho kra kwa chire ball no de pempem wa hwe the referee beka but unim na nyono ono hu pacho obi na catch no you watch it oh chebona no dey call and obi draw oh Hakimi draw attention owie na no sintrase ye se be hwe match no obi na draw attention
yes
after this no chebona ko but Hakimi can be kire no onto
ya hu situations a player na okwakofa ball no goalkeeper no ebenya bibi eti say collision say baba but
it happens
na enye to this but oto from say na musa ne nine no no
Hakimi na catch no ha no train ni no I feel I basa yaw me chow foreign no I have a lot to say back home until my family time is here
mate Mike mamemra we
fancy Musiala injury no idea and you see if you could trade a footballer, so you're a professional footballer, obe trade BBR just to stay fit, I think they would. The old one ya se fausika when you na fabra. Senebe ya wumpra obe bobo na. Me sure say almost every footballer would do that. The biggest threat to a footballer's career is pra. And this is something you don't wish for even your worst enemy. You don't wish this. Clearly, and I send you see you know. There can be no justification say a club World Cup into Wako Derby. These kind of injuries are purely related to the sport. Whether we bought club World Cup and now one club World Cup, club World Cup then will be fatigue related injuries. When in a fatigue related injury, a impact, contact. So when the way I sit here, yes. Meet me at training, I can suffer this injury while training. It is very, very unfortunate. Say to Abranti, just a young boy.
After so many months, born first start.
Exactly. Musiala has never had a consistent 6-month period without injury.
Serious.
Talent ne de ho. Basa ubenya ho den de abobo ne de atwa so na any problem. And I feel very devastated for him. And you could clearly tell say the CN not just on his teammates, but on more and Mujina Park. So even those in the stands, it affected them. You could see say the mood in the stadium, it got dampened. It affected everybody. The good thing they say, my half time, Banky Ebe twice over 2 minutes, I would have seen. Into half time, they gave the teammates enough time. Say, recover kakra, but it is bad, very bad. And fibula ni etieng. Say no mo friend ben no. Say o dankaba ni o shimbone. Ana fibula na eketwa na ben dankaba no. Once a shimbone ne so kakra. Ti de tare ho kakra no. And then fibula na friend ben. Now clearly if you check how we see it here, once a Musiala ni nyobi animuye do. I am looking at how he recovers and becomes new. And see. NC Inti oba ade bia impact ne nine no ade weight ebe baso no it will likely affect him the movement. When the Musiala ye obi a or very smart
Okay, so on your screen,
no.
Shadrach Day,
exactly.
I'm a pictorial
evidence. Fibula. Inti kasian ne dankabano.
Okay.
And the me who de sikano. Shimbon. On say no na aya obi grisi football mu a. Exactly. Inti sa wo hye eye shim part na. Aya na cover kasian no more than ketwa no. But when nam impact ninti oda ne so. Inti kasian na mbu but impact no was felt e wo ketwa nim. Kasian ni buidia anke no ano no. Koba tese ne nan bi omde dade atua. And you will clearly see it about affecting no.
As Arsenal player ben nya safa same. No nya wa coach kra na. No, yeah, I understand. But
okay, Eduardo striker no.
TV speaker no
say. And one and crowd when seen that demo bio.
Most of them say wa koso koba no. Esa the hu kra to so.
Yeah.
Bia ba so gidigidi na the hu to.
And the thing is consider akwadan in age. Say hi baby obey say obi yem yana because upra no wako no waba. Ebi ni Pedro dia na Barca for no kokope.
But I want to sound cautious.
The highest.
Yeah. I want to sound a ye kakra. Manona ya munya abotre. Donnarumma no. He feels it. Akano. So what you Donnarumma ya game ni na akano. And obiane how was he responded to such situations. Obiane kwan of us responded. It does not show, and I say it doesn't mean. And they said Donnarumma ni de oye Timodian for hwe fan oye insensitive na wan kohwe Musiala. No. I can't pa. Game ni mu nyina anytime he was free. Se camera turn so he was thinking about that. But in yes you can't reverse it, and that is the saddest part. Dear ya no. We just pray and wish Musiala well, but it will definitely have an impact on Bayern Munich. Player no nene there, and then Bayern players, what of the Musiala prayer, what the game offered was Serge Gnabry. Gnabry is no free bubble. So we are going into a very difficult season. Now one of your key men, a pra. Now the old free bench abano. Unyenindi. And they say, who say Bayern are accelerating moves for Diaz or per wing Gabia. This is also a reason.
Yeah.
This is a reason. Muleko. So attacking positions na ankasano. Omo Lucy Mula. Then ne quarter mad na komo pen from studio atomunwi, although they've agreed personal terms. Ana Musiala Sanswa Kupra definitely will impact on their transfer plans. Do we a player na buy and bound who say ya out of need, a necessity? And then the Demiko baby and now will care about Kudus. If Kudus enters Bayern now, he will play if he satisfies the training demands of company.
10 running the obey me a bonus.
Or bet 10 about wings will be. Musiala everywhere it me use wings because of tactical variations. And Kudus profile no. He is comfortable playing every forward position. Even if you want to use him as a second striker, Kudus bet me operate sir. So it's strange to me. So also Kudus say on paper I reject Bayern. I will want to know the terms. Me person me who terms no. And yes idea fancy. My dream won't me. Considering the situation, I'm here with Musiala injury. Considering the situation, circumstances,
even after 5 months, no, and yes, or buy now be bobo.
No, and the way our companies, let me. Bayern are looking to move Kingsley Coman on. Serge Gnabry, or more Penaton, Leroy Sané. So, probability say Bayern will lose more forwards. No, it was through. Or more forward players, it was through. So even before say Musiala prior, there was a need for additions to their forward options.
True.
Ana Musiala ko pra account and who here pa. And if Kudus minim terms maybe Bayern for no koye and say so I am not your priority. So if he makes such a stance regarding Chelsea, I understandable. But for Bayern, I think minim whatever Kudus might have known or what has been presented to him. But I find it a bit disturbing say Kudus be catch Bayern say mempel na ye space na mepe. Ah well, obi anim de we hu. Enti you dey emphasize.
Mate Mike me that say me ba me za ho na me za so